Tim, what are you giggling about? What you got?
So there was this reel that there was an Asian man that took the skin off of the fried chicken and put it with rice and ate it, and then all of a sudden there was a black guy that was like, "I will not be out blacked." And I was like, you know what? I do be feeling that way sometimes when it comes to the cool factor of the Asian community. I'd be like, sometimes I feel like
Feel seen?
unqualified to be myself in my culture. I'm like, how did you take it to a whole nother level? I will not be whitewashed, but and with that, the recording is in progress.
It is.
Wait.
That's all
And
right.
with that, the recording is in
I keep on going in unison.
progress.
Yes. But you're like,
The recording is in progress.
Is that me or you?
That's you are committed to being like an octave lower.
No. I wasn't sure if you were just singing the part you were gonna sing or the part you want me to sing.
So the recording is in progress.
Okay.
Okay. The recording is in progress. Girl,
So first off, I don't think we can sing the line together because there's a delay.
that's why you have to like wait.
I have to come in
the recording is in progress. Yes, the note is here. The note is here. The note is here.
Why am I pretending like I've never sang before? This is ridiculous. Hold up.
Miss Katz, get him.
When you're right here.
I'm right here. You need to be right here. Somebody can be right here.
Okay.
And the bass that I'm fucking can be right here. Yes.
One more time.
The recording is in progress. I'm a soprano. Ooh, girl.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Wait
Let
up.
me get into my Gen Z bag. I'm 25.
Oh no.
Lord, yes. Back when I was 25, I could hit them notes, honey.
It's different. It hits different with 35 and up. You know?
It does. It does, and I'm very I'm very aware. In my voice only. I mean the face, the body.
Oh no. Have an age a day. Have an age a day.
I mean, clearly can still drop it on you like Megan Thee Stallion, but like I don't have that body, girl. Kudos to you. Like, God just gives bodies to people all willy-nilly. And some of them deserve it, and some of them don't.
And some of them are, putting it together like Legos, but, and that's fine, too.
I mean, some of it's God, some of it's, Dr. Akivo.
Yes.
Dr. Good, PhD. And then some of it is the back alley princess that just loves to put cement in your ass. So
I find the battle between body positivity and wild acceptance,
yeah.
right? Like, love your body and love the body you're in, and the but we can medically do whatever we want to. So what do you want to do? That's
Truly.
I don't like. I find myself going like, you're an adult. Do what you want to do, but also, why are you doing it? Love your body. Like Well,
my thing is like, I'm I'm a big advocate for love the body that you're in,
Yeah.
but know this: at a certain age, if it's drooping, it's coming back up. Like
Right.
it is. I'm not gonna sit up here and look, you know, disgusted. Well, wait, I'm not
Oh
gonna
wow,
say
wow, Tim, your
for me-
ageism, man. I can
No,
plot
no, it don't have to
ageist.
do with ageism because there's a lot of people out here losing a bunch of weight that has droopy skin too. So what I'm saying is,
Yeah, what you're gonna say now is what?
at whatever time, say if I lose 120 pounds,
Okay.
I'm like saggy and don't like I feel like I can't take my clothes off. I'm going to get that shit cut off.
Okay.
For me.
Yeah.
Other people, if that's what you, if it don't, if it don't look bad to you, or if it doesn't impede your life in any type of way, keep it. Whatever. But I'm not tucking like my loose skin into my pants. I'm not doing it.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Thank you for leaving me out there to dry.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
It's a very sensitive topic. As you know, we're both bigger people.
Yeah.
And we are dealing with our own body image issues. And you know, again, I'm like, you know, I'm actively trying to drop weight. And part of it I know is because I feel healthier when I'm not as heavy. But another part of it I know is me in my head going, I shouldn't be this big.
Yeah.
And I love the body you're in.
My thing is, like, I remember losing a lot of weight in 2016. I go back and look at those pictures, and I like, at one point, I was like, ooh. Like, I did not like the way that I looked tired. I looked like I could have been my, like, older brother, like, by years. And I don't want to get there ever again.
Yeah. No, I think you can definitely run the body. Like, there are people who are just built to be bigger. They're just gonna be bigger.
They just have a shelf for whatever they have.
Yeah. No, I remember when you were in your bag.
Yeah.
I remember at the back end of that, like you were up all night and having fun and running ragged. And I remember looking at you and going, you was dropping it, and you know, and it's fun for a minute, but you hit a wall.
Yeah.
You know?
And it got to a place where, like, I was like, I'm not on any drugs, but you can have an argument for the way that I was looking, and I don't want to look like that. That's for me. Like, people are always gonna be like, you look so good, oh my god, you're losing weight, because for some reason in this society, weight loss equals like liquid gold or something.
Right.
Like, there are people out there who are managing diseases and stuff like that, and if they don't tell you, you just think they're losing weight, and there's like, oh my god, you're losing weight.
Yeah.
How are you doing it? Rather than like asking them, are they happy and healthy?
Yeah. No, I suffer. You know me. I've got a massive head. My noggin is very big. I didn't quite get to lollipop head when I was losing weight the first time, but I was approaching Lollipopville. And
I think you were there.
You think I was there? Yeah. I mean, I could see it coming. It's like me and Al Sharpton. We both just like have this. Our head is here.
And that is where you don't want to be. You do not want to be.
I love J Hud, but J Hud was getting to an area where I was like,
listen, she gained a little bit of weight back, and I was like, thank the Lord. I was like,
proportion,
sweetie. I was like, we are the Lollipop Guild, and it's not given. Where you at? It's not given.
No. I'm not going. You're not going.
I was like, I could leave right now because you're not going to be able to move anything. I could just leave, girl. What you gonna do? Like,
Tim, we this is in no way one of our proper introductions, and it's why I love it. It's like, hi, how are you? It's so good to see you.
I'm perfect. How are you? I'm feeling like I love my body.
I think we've talked about Asians stealing coolness from black people. We've talked about.
Wait a minute, not stealing. I didn't say stealing.
That's what I heard. I mean, that's what I heard you say.
Wow, you outcooled me. I didn't say.
Outcooled me. Sorry,
I didn't say you stole the coolness. Wait a minute.
Okay, so you said that
y'all steal things, not us.
That's straight racist on here. And we've body shamed. You know, we've really knocked it out these first 7 minutes.
I didn't body shame nobody. There was not a body that I shamed. Not a body was shamed on this podcast. No, ma'am. Be true to who you are.
Tim,
who you are. Yes, do that.
So after our discussion on bodies, what's our topic today, Tim?
Love. Everybody say love.
Oh, that's good.
Because if you don't love yourself, how in the hell you gonna love anybody else?
Oh my god. Well, this is the episode we get canceled. Tim, you want to bring us in?
Of course. Hi, I'm an anomaly.
And I'm so scared. And this is Cub
and Chub. Girl, you know I'm Tim.
I'm so excited.
I'm so gonna be a showgirl. Breast in 3, 2.
Hey, Tim.
Hi. It's Chesty.
Chesticles. Oh, Tim, look at our faces on my really nice tank top.
I know. It's so cute.
We were in Atlantic City, and I was wearing this in the morning at one of the restaurants, and I walked over to a store, and these two ladies behind the counter were like looking at me funny, like look.
Yeah.
And I went to go buy something, and she goes, who Cub and Chub? And I said, oh, that's me. And she's like, okay. Like, I was like,
you better let them know it's a podcast, girl.
It's like, to people who don't know me, I'm just wearing a random t-shirt. It feels weird to be like, I'm wearing my face on my t-shirt in cartoon form.
That's me.
It's like, that's me. And I was with Dan and Michelle, and they were looking at Dan like maybe he was like Cub and Chub. I was like, they were trying to find the other person.
First of all, Dan, I love you so much.
Yeah.
But you never be. Like,
you could never, Dan. You could never.
It's the hue. It's the.
I mean, they were looking for the answer. They didn't find it. But Dan was next to me, and they're like,
isn't that me, though? You're looking for the answer. You're not going to find it.
You're not going to find it, baby. Sorry. So Tim, we're talking about love this week.
Speaking of an unanswered question.
Ooh, just send it out in the universe. I'm waiting for a response.
Yeah.
What does love feel like for you, Tim? When you think of love and the feeling and the emotion, what does that mean to you?
Well, it feels like Keisha Cole singing in repetitive motion.
Oh.
It feels like a rubbed booty hole.
Oh.
It feels like maybe a chafing of some kind.
You are using a lot of descriptive words.
Yeah. You guys may not know this, but I'm currently going through a breakup. It doesn't feel like great every moment.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, right now love feels like a chafed booty hole. But And we
I'm not laughing at your pain, I promise. I'm
if you
sorry.
know Keisha Cole's song "Love" and how trash it truly is, um, then you just weren't living in the 2000s. So it felt like that. No, but love feels like peace when it when
Peace.
it's when it's there. It feels like peace. It feels like an energy of like confidence.
Mm.
It feels just like, honestly, it should feel like yourself because you should be loving yourself. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I honestly can say that today love feels like me. So
Aw. That's beautiful.
yeah, what about you, girl?
You know, for such a long time, the concept of love was always put up against the concept of a romantic love. Like we talk about family, loving your family, loving your chosen family, and that kind of stuff. But when people talk about love, it's always kind of gone up against like romantic love in my brain. And for a very long time, romantic love was loving people who are not available. And so what I thought love was actually obsession.
Yeah,
And
in
um,
in anxiety.
yeah, obsession and anxiety and um, not anything I would associate with good, positive energy, if you would. So that was a big part of like my teens and early 20s, and then there was a big chunk where love was disconnecting so that I could find peace internally, like keeping everybody far away so that I could deal with my own neuroses and things like that. So and it sounds cliche and it sounds dumb, but it wasn't until like I felt like I had dealt with some of those things and like not resolve them, but managing them,
Yeah.
that I found myself in a position to accept love from other people and to get close to other people and to allow myself a space to like find my current partner. So what it's just I listen to Nicole Byer's podcast every week about how she can't find a boyfriend and like how she's never had a relationship, and every single time people are just like, you can tell that people who are on her podcast who have not listened before, because like, you're such a nice girl, you'll find it one day, just be patient. She's like, I'm 38.
I mean,
I've never had a boyfriend. Like, I'm done being patient. And I listen to her and I get it, but at the same time, like for me, it really was like I was never going to be in a good relationship until I had a decent one with myself.
yeah.
And I just didn't have a good relationship with myself for from 20 to 35. I was just mostly anxious and miserable, and drunk. So
I mean,
yeah, weren't we all? So love, like oh man, love to me really is like a big part of love to me right now is trust.
yeah.
I feel I believe I can trust my partner. I'm not worried about. I see a lot of relationships where part of the dynamic is worried where they're at and are they being trustful, and
Yeah.
part of the relationship is this untrustworthiness and the drama of that.
Yeah.
And
Always feeling like, are they still with me, or like, are they still in this with
are they
me?
committed to me?
Yeah, in the
And
same that I'm committed to them. Yeah.
yeah. Are we at the same level of commitment? And that seems to drive, especially I guess like early relationships. But it seems to be a big definitive part of a lot of the things we see in pop culture. But just I can say a lot of my friends like just that trust, if it's not there, just seems to be a big part of what they do in their relationship.
Yeah.
And I'm so lucky that I don't ever question that.
Yeah.
I do trust if there was an issue or if there was something wrong, that communication is established where we could address it. So a big part of love for me feels right now is just like I trust where I'm at and who I'm with.
Yeah.
And um, that feels really good. If it feels nice not to worry about that, and it's nice to know that there's somebody here, um, and that before this happened, I was okay alone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I got that part of the box squared away before I started looking, and so I feel like that helps. That independence plus, and it doesn't mean it's perfect. We're both very independent people.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like, can we just make a decision and just like it's not, yeah, it's not perfect, but it's. I just think we trust each other enough to go there if we need to, and mostly because we're both passive people who don't like confrontation, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
I've been mumbling a lot. I'm so sorry. So I've been
Oh,
like talking a lot, but
you have not been talking a lot. You've been
oh no.
talking the same amount, if not less, than what
Okay.
I do. So
It just it's just so weird to like go like 17 years not in a relationship and all of a sudden like be at a 4 years in where it's like I don't know. It still doesn't always process in my brain that that's where I'm at in my life, but
yeah, but that's a good thing, right? Like
yeah,
it's good that like you're growing and changing into the next version of yourself who is
yeah,
with somebody and can be with somebody.
yeah,
For me,
yeah.
I don't like. I think that's why like I can be friends with my like people that I in relationships with is because number one I love myself and I'm comfortable with being by myself.
Hmm.
So like when it doesn't feel good anymore, like it
You
kind
said that you can or can't.
I can
You can. Okay.
generally.
I,
There's one that's a no go, sweetie. Like
right. Well, I no,
stole my credit. That's different, and I was much younger then.
no, no. Please forgive me. I was trying to think of one where you are on a good.
I'm friends with this one.
Can you? I'll beep it. But who? The current.
Yeah,
The most recent. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
also friends with the last one ish.
What, the one that I met?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think. Okay. I think maybe I'm thinking
No, I'm not best friends with them. It's not. It's not a
not
Cup and
best
Chub.
friends. Not no, not best friends. I guess I thought there was more distance than apparently there is. So that's good. That's good.
So like, yeah. Like I feel.
I'm not trying to shade
I
you.
feel like I could call them. I feel like I could call them and have a conversation, and
That
we could
cool.
chill.
I kind of thought when we got to this question we were going to be on opposite ends. I did not realize that you were more of. This is good.
No, I
it's not
don't
good or
like.
bad. I just didn't realize. I didn't know that's the way you were leaning.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not like Sex in the City, singling and mingling, and feeling distraught when somebody wants to break it off or I want to break it off. I do.
No. Oh no. Not.
I feel like a loss in a specific part of connection, but like it's more like me mourning that than like me actually like wanting them back or anything like that. Like
No. Oh, I wasn't even going there. I kind of thought when you were done, you were done.
I'm completely done with that portion.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Like no, like if I now if I yeah, but
We can move on. So Tim.
yeah, because I'm gonna get into some heat.
No, 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 no. I got you. I got you. So do you remember like the first time you fell in love?
I can't remember like specifically like if it was the first time, but I remember the strongest. I was in love with this guy and he went to my church and I just that's when it felt like obsession. That's when love felt like obsession and like wanting to be with them and feeling like there was nothing that I wouldn't do, say, be in order to get this person. It was very unhealthy. It was
Yeah.
very not good. I was in eighth grade. I was in eighth grade, and they they went to church with me. I'm not gonna say that. Well, you can beep it out. Her name is. You don't know them. Nobody knows them.
I was gonna say you could use a fake name. I don't.
Oh, okay.
Now I gotta break out the beep, Tim.
You already
making
had
me
to break out the
work.
beat once.
Making me work.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Editor Bear. Editor in chief.
I mean, now that I got it loaded in there, I mean, we could beep out whatever you want now. It's there.
Well,
So we're
I
good.
mean, one is probably going to be easier than 30 of them. So I'll just make up a new name.
Oh, that recent episode we did where I had to basically beep out the back end of the episode.
Yeah. Yeah. And I do remember that. I remember what I said for that one. That was fun. Fun for me.
But you.
No. So, Luigi was very, very. Girl, I don't know.
Hold up.
This. Don't do this.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Luigi the plumber. I wanted him to, tend to my garden in my house and do the plumbing and such.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't work out. They are completely not that person.
Yeah.
But I kind of, even to this day, like, they are completely, they live far into the woods with like kids. Their wife died like years ago. It was like they have a life, like a full life that does not include me in any way. But I still think about them from time to time. It's just like like I really did like. It was like that was the first awakening of love for me.
Yeah.
So it was cute. What about you?
So I mean, I was in a committed relationship
Ooh.
when I was 12 years old.
Yes, we remember. we remember.
Right? Me and her we dated for 2 years, and I loved her as much as a 12-year-old could love somebody. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was infatuated with her. Like, I thought she was so cute and she was so funny. She made me laugh so hard. Just hanging out and her talking about everything going on in her life just kept me in stitches. She was just so funny, and she's a huge influence on me. But I was 12 and 13 and 14, So
Hey, so I hate when like parents and like older people, like people our age, like downplay children's like feelings. Like it's a full grown feeling. It's inside of a child.
yeah, no, yeah, it was a loving feeling. It was caring.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, I think of back on those days and I just smile. It was just so much fun.
Not only that, like, girl, you had commitment down. Like,
I did. And again, she was 2 years older, so I was the cool guy with like the older girlfriend.
Yes,
She got a driver's license.
Places.
Oh, just driving us around town in her big ass Cadillac. Oh my god, it was so. We were. So, I'm not even joking. It was. So
I know
cool.
you said Cadillac, but as soon as you said that, I thought about a Delta 88. Like, I don't know why. And I thought like Snoop was on the radio.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
You know what? I said Cadillac. I meant Lincoln Town Car. It was a Lincoln Town Car, not a Cadillac.
Oh,
But
it was famous.
it was a huge car with us just driving up and down the roads.
Did it have like hydraulics?
It did not, but we definitely played music and like jumped up and down in it to make it bounce. I think it had a red plush interior too at one point.
Oh my god.
Oh, that thing was so. Casey she had it down, man. She was too cool for school.
Thank you, Casey.
Shout out to Casey. So yeah, so there was that, and then but it quickly turned into obsession with other people because I wasn't out,
Yeah.
and I was like, or like I would tell people I was, but only those that like I really trusted, which didn't go well, and and then man, I was an unhealthy obsessor. I was a like. And like I.
So you get addicted to people.
Yeah, and I was also trying to explore a feeling that I, quote unquote, that I knew was wrong. So I wasn't trying to get caught. I was just trying to like see what was going on. Like it wasn't good. It wasn't healthy. And please know that I don't have those tendencies anymore. But
well, you know how to like
I know how to manage
deal with them in a healthy manner. Like we still all have jealousy. We have the ability to be jealous. And,
oh yes, yeah.
Like,
I'm still capable of the feelings. They don't manifest themselves in the way they did when I was a teenager. And so, and then again, everything with the straight boys and heartbreaks and then living as a monk for 17 years basically. I just
I'm not a monk.
taking my vow of celibacy. I'm like, I am fine. I need nobody. I'm going to West Virginia. I made a lot of weird decisions. Yeah.
The early 2000s was so well. It wasn't even like the tens were something.
I was traveling. You know what, Tim? Let's take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Bye. Bye. But we're back. Yes.
Hello.
So Bear, we fall in love. We have great moments. We hold hands. We do all this lovey-dovey shit. What are you listening to when you fall in love, or what are some of your favorite love songs? Whenever I'm alone with you. Yes.
So Tim has just gotten us sued because he sang a line from one of, if not the best love song ever written. By the very sad, depressed band The Cure. Their amazing song from the 80s, which was perfect in its own right.
Yeah.
And then you've had hundreds of covers because the song is just so amazing. But 311 got popular of a cover of it in the early 2000s. They rode a nice little wave there with their reggae-influenced 311 ska sound that they do.
I heard first.
Yeah. And it's a cute bop. It works for the movie that it's in. But then the Queen, the British voice that we all love and adore.
It's Adelaide.
So first off, I know that 21 is a breakup album, not a love album, but sometimes the emotion is just, it's in there anyway.
It teeters. Like,
So yeah, her cover of Love Song is just so good. And the steel guitar and the flamenco kind of like acoustic drum, it's so good.
Yeah.
That is my favorite song is Love Song for love songs. It just is, it's cliche, but I listen to it regularly. It never gets old.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my choice. Tim, what about you? What's a love song that comes to mind?
Well, I'm a hood rat,
Sure.
so I'm not a hood rat girl.
No.
But I, of course, I'm going to go with my queen, Jasmine Sullivan, In Love with Another Man.
Oh.
Oh, if I could forget him, I would. Please believe me. Yes. Oh, it is the end all be all. Like I am. There's one note at the end that she holds with when it seems like forever,
Yeah.
and I'm just like literally transcended, like to another plane. And some like people have like sit there and list like they're looking at me listen to this song. They
Yeah.
don't hear it because it's obvious like in my headphones or something, and they're just like, "You look like you just went somewhere." And I'm like,
been on a journey.
"I did." Wherever her vocals will allow me to be, that is her. But that is my favorite song, and that's saying something. That
Yeah.
another man.
Have you been lucky enough to see her do that live?
Oh yeah,
I
multiple.
wasn't sure if it was in her repertoire live or not. So
Oh yeah, it is. It is. I mean, there are gospel artists who have set up on stage and told people that that's their favorite song.
yeah,
Like being in love with another man while you with somebody else. Gospel people are like, sorry, that's my favorite song. I know that cheating is wrong, but whatever.
so everybody, me and Tim have been again friends for 14-ish years now, and I have known from a very early time that Jasmine Sullivan is Tim's favorite artist.
Yes.
If I'm being honest, I have avoided fully diving into her catalog
Yes.
because I have listened to a couple choice songs that you love, and I know one of the songs that escapes me right now. She has a very popular song that.
Probably bust the windows out your car or something.
Yes, okay. So yeah, I knew that song, but I'm not fully familiar with the catalog, save for a few choice songs that Tim has sent me or suggested. But part of me, as Tim's close friend, wants to avoid having an opinion on an artist that I may or may not fully love, right?
Absolutely.
So part of me likes to stay ignorant so that I don't have to have an opinion.
Exactly.
So we don't have
we can
that.
remain friends.
So we remain friends. Right. So and again, I love what Tim loves. I'm sure if I listened to it, I would love it. But there's a passion here.
Yes, there's a protection.
Right. Yeah.
There's
it's like this is your thing, and you love this thing. And I just want to let you love it without me having an opinion on it at all.
It's the same reason why, like, I would never, like, I wasn't the person to tell you about Noah's Ark. Because...
Oh, yeah.
It's my, like...
I couldn't believe we didn't really talk about that. I mean, I
loved
it, and I watched the whole thing with Kevin, and it was like, it was good stuff. But...
well, I didn't know... Because, like, everything about it was perfect for me. There were times where I was like... Girl, move the plot along. We understand, but like
it was a low budget show. There were things, but it was beautiful.
Budget. It had no budget, and there are songs on that soundtrack. Well, I say soundtrack. I don't even know if they put out a soundtrack for it, but there are still songs that I still listen to today that give me that like that feel, that zhuzh, that ooh ah ah sensation.
Yeah.
To Mo Samuels. Ooh, not Mo Samuels. Ooh. Mo Hart.
Oh, okay.
Mo Samuels is, oh my God. That's a Real Housewife of Potomac.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Get out of somebody. But like,
came out that different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jasmine, and so there's that part of it, but then also was in Atlantic City, and Jasmine Sullivan was playing the same night we went to go see.
I know.
A fan named me Polar, so she was literally like 2 blocks down.
Because she's from Philadelphia, so like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's right down the road.
Yeah.
And then I DJ'd my niece's graduation, and one of the songs on her playlist was a Jasmine Sullivan song.
Yeah.
So I was like, she's just been in my world more often than not in the last couple weeks. I'm like, I might have to listen to something. I might have to
I
dive in a
mean,
little bit.
free to listen and enjoy and, not talk about it if you don't. But like,
Right. Wait, you
like,
don't even want me to talk about it if I do like it?
if you do like it, that's fine. But if you don't like it, that, you can just
Oh, gotcha.
be like, oh, okay. She's, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
No, yeah. We love each other enough to know what topics are special and
Yeah.
what we need to dance around and maybe be ignorant of.
exactly.
So it's all good.
Like, I will never say anything about a loofah again.
I to I gotta say, like I how do I put this? This is a very interesting cultural thing because I did not agree
And
with your assessment
that's
of the
fine.
loofah versus the washcloth and the cleanliness aspect of what was happening in those things. But again, it's like this is cool. We can have these
Yeah.
conversations. We
I'm
we can
still
move
coming to
on.
your home. I'm still
That's right. And
I'm still
I don't
giving you
have
hugs, leaning on you, giving moral support,
yeah.
full support, you know.
We're good.
Not enough.
It's not enough. That's probably my personal favorite edit. That was so good. It's not enough.
And I know you did that because you wanted to shame me.
No, I mean no.
No.
I mean I know there are people out there that share your same feeling, and
I mean, it was in the comments.
I got feedback on both sides. I got feedback that was like, "That's right," and I got feedback that was like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" I'm like, "There's a difference of opinion, and that is cool."
It's the difference between soft, supple skin and not.
I'm just glad people are washing. I'm just glad there's some general washing
Listen,
happening.
I think we can both agree to wash your full entire body.
Get your body washed.
Like your legs between the crevices of your toes.
Did I send you the discussion about people who didn't wash their butts because that was gay? Did you get that TikTok?
Yes.
Yes, like wash your asses, people.
Please
And-
do. Like, it's not gay to get up in there with some soap and water. It's gay to put a dick up it and want it there.
If you're lucky enough to have a shower head that comes off, get up in your areas.
Yes.
Lift things
And
around.
put that pulsating thing on.
Yeah, and enjoy yourself. Yeah,
Yes.
so you can be cleanly and enjoy yourself all
Yes.
in the same space.
Ella bidet. Like,
Get a bidet. The best. So, I'm not going to talk about that. You know what? Some things are sacred. I love my partner. Anyway, so
I didn't say nothing.
let's just say I had a bidet, and now we both got a bidet. So,
It's like, oh, Riley. Auto parts. Love.
love everybody. We'll be right back. Oh no. Oh. Who's counting who in?
If I 3, 2.
It's bear. No, sorry, I'm not ready. Hey Tim,
Hi.
how you doing?
I'm bad.
So I think I was gonna count you in. That's
Yeah, I
what it
thought
was.
so, but I didn't know.
That's all right. I've got a shout out this week, Tim.
Do you want to shout it out?
I do. I want to say
Yeah.
congratulations to one Miss Nisa, aka Nini. My
Baby.
youngest niece graduated from high school. Yeah, I've got
So old.
So we're so old. But yeah, she walked this week, and we had a graduation party for her. So her uncle got to DJ her party, and I played a lot of really, really slow trap music. You know, the kids love trap music, and God bless them. It's just the most.
I pop the perk. I pop the perk.
Just yeah, a lot of 60 beats per minute, a lot of leaning.
But no lean, no lean.
No. I threw in some Lizzo and some Missy to spice it up a little bit just to get the beat
It's about that
time. But congrats to Nene. So proud of you. I call her Nene. She likes Nisa. Congratulations, Nisa.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Also, congratulations to my niece, who is also a Carter.
Woo, that's right, the Carter family.
Yeah. But I will not be putting her name out there because I did not okay that.
Touche. Touche. But congrats to your niece as well.
Thank you.
Aww.
These
Tim, what's making
you... babies are getting up there.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Getting old, baby. We're getting old.
It's the 19 in front of it for me.
Tim, what's making you live this week?
Well, the dildo that I bought from Amazon is very tasty. But
is it electronic?
No, it's not electronic. It's just really girthy. It just feels good. Like,
nice.
But I just want to. I mean, like the month of June, I'm living for that, living through it, trying to like. It's not always the best feeling for me.
Yeah.
But it generally is the most human that I feel. Like it can be very high highs and very low lows. And,
yeah.
You know, I love feeling humanity. So shout out to June. And not my brother.
Happy June.
What about you, girl? What you living for?
Tim, have you ever... I imagine you have.
So much it makes you cry.
It makes you cry. Have you ever been obsessed with a song? Even if it's for like a moment in time, but like cannot stop listening to a song?
Currently.
Okay. I have these, my earliest childhood memories. I remember, again, I think I've talked about this. I played Michael Jackson's Thriller on a 40-inch vinyl on repeat till it warped. When I was 5, I got the B-52's Love Shack on cassette and warped that in one day. Like, actually, I think my parents broke it on purpose, and I get it. I forgive you. I can remember moments in time where like I would find a song that like hit me sonically in a way that I couldn't stop. It was almost like addiction. Like it'd make me feel so good that I would just listen to it until I literally got like nauseously sick of it. Anyway, BB Rexa. BB Rexa has a song called "Call on Me," and I
have one of my songs is called "Call on Me," but it's the Eric Pride. Is it Eric Pride? Call me, call me.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with that song. Anytime it comes on,
it's so good.
300 more times.
Yes,
every single time.
It's very good. But this song, like, it came on some Pride list I was listening to at the gym, and it hit me in the ear while I was running. I was like, oh, that's kind of catchy. And then yesterday at like 8 a.m. I was driving. I was like, what's that BB Rexa song? And I put it on. Tim, it's 2 minutes and 49 seconds. Yeah. And it's been nonstop. Yeah. And I fucking love it. It makes me feel so good. I rolled my windows down with the AC blowing and have my... It's like it's a gay
money for this song.
Yes,
air conditioning with the windows down.
It's a gay anthem, but it's a self-love song.
Yeah,
I'm so obsessed and in the bag for it. So anyway, it's been making me live because it makes me smile. I get to the chorus.
This needs to be another segment for us because I often have songs like that.
Okay. I have moments or like songs that I've loved in the past, so I'll get into that again, but it doesn't happen with new songs as much because I'm not
Oh yeah,
discovering as much right now. Like
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
get back into cycles, but it's so exciting when I find a new song and then a new song that I'm obsessed with.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what's
Yeah.
making me love this week.
Yes.
And then the second we get off here, I'm gonna go clean up around the house, and that bitch is getting played another
I'm
20
surprised
times.
you're not obsessed with ba-dum, ba-dum, I
Okay,
hear
so it's connected though.
it.
It's on the Pride list, and so but oh, God, Kylie is inescapable.
I haven't heard the song. I just have been
Have you really
on
not heard it?
TikTok. Like I've not heard
Oh,
it.
it really is a bop. I mean,
No, I mean I'm assuming so because
it,
the girls cannot get rid of it on the
it's
socials.
it's quickly becoming the gay anthem of the summer. But for me, BB got it. BB got it back in March. I just didn't hear it till recently. So
For
it's okay.
me, you know, I'm a perpetual sad kid. So "Unburnable" by Jordy is
Ooh. Now,
is
is that a newer song or is that just
yeah,
a
it's a
classic
new
that's
song.
come back?
It's
Okay.
on the new album. So yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And then that's consistently.
Okay, I like that you mentioned this because I was thinking about this earlier. Is that because I also am a perpetual sad kid, so I tend to be more obsessed with songs that have a tinge of sadness, anger, some driving force of negative energy. That
Yeah.
negative isn't the best word, but that kind of side of the fence. And this song, it's a gay dance song, but there's an element in the verse about like, if you're not gonna love me, then I'm gonna love me. I'm gonna call on me to love me.
Yeah.
So it gets to a positive place, but it's coming from a space of like rejection or loss.
Yeah.
I think that's part of
It's
it.
kind of like Robin with Dance in the Corner or something.
Yeah, dancing on my own. Yeah, it's I'm thinking about it right now. I'm really excited about listening to it again.
Ah,
She's gotten $1 for me on Spotify.
that's a lot.
It's a lot on Spotify.
Because I feel like you get a third of a penny for each stream.
It's not a lot. Tim, where can people find us?
Well, you can find us anywhere you can find Bear's debut album. Carl Slay Project.
Look at that.
You can do that. You can find us at cubandchub.com.
CubandChub.com, baby.
Yes, where we are live and in color. You can also find us on the TikTokies, Facebook, all the Christian Mingle, the Flappies. You can find us on Sniffies.
Sniffies, I was gonna say,
You can find us
what's
on.
the app that Katya's always on? Sniffies, that's right.
You can find us on FetLife. You can find us on.
Ooh, you can find one of us on there. That's right.
You can actually. You can find us anywhere you look at the things that you love because you love us and we love you.
That's right. Oh, guys, thank you so much for your love and support. We will be back next week, but we hope you have a good one. We love you so much. Thank you.
Yes, love you. Mwah.
Bye, Timmy.
Drink your water, mind your business, eat ass. Bye.
Hey, Tim.
Hi.
So I have a question for you, and I want to tread lightly here because I think people that listen to this episode or listen to our show, they may know we're talking about them. So let me tiptoe around this. How do you feel when your friends post about them having planned a vacation and going somewhere, maybe extravagant? Maybe long-term international plans have been made. And And you are none the wiser about it until you see the post. Like, do you get in your feelings about that? Have you reached an age where you're like, girl, I don't care? Or you like, or is there part of you going like, you guys got my number? Like,
Was it close to me?
huh? What was that?
Bally Total Fitness.
Bally Total Fitness. Everybody made it plans to go take classes at Bally Total Fitness.
Yes.
And I'm so excited for people to go to class and go get their fitness on.
Yeah.
But I like fitness. I do fitness.
I've
got all the IDs required to go to Bally Fitness, and I wasn't consulted. And I don't know. I was just curious. Do you how do you feel about those kind of things?
So
I think it's my FOMO. I feel like I'm just like the center of the universe, and it's always me going like,
yeah,
but me, you know. And I get it.
No, I get it. I completely get that. And it's this is gonna make you feel even worse because I was invited.
Did you get an invite? Okay.
But it was like no. It was a last minute invite. It really was. Somebody couldn't go, and so they thought that they were going to put me. You still got. And I was like, oh. But as somebody who, you know, I just don't feel like I have to be included. So
okay.
But I completely understand. Like, yeah, like. Yeah, I get that portion.
It's a double standard.
I don't know all of who is going, but
that's true. I don't know
the people that I know. Yeah, and you can jail with anybody. So like,
I'm great lubricant. You know, yeah. I do it really well. I get it. I don't like it. These people that are going are not always involved in my vacation plans.
They're not.
You know what I mean? They're not. And I get it. But also
they are rarely involved.
They are rarely involved. Let us be honest. It's still.